Hi guys, welcome to Your Earthy Black Girl. This is your host Sanaa, also known as Your Earthy Black Girl. And I know it's been a minute, but honestly, I actually have a really good excuse this time. Kind of. Like, I could have pre-recorded, but I didn't. But I was busy every other Sunday because sometimes if I don't pre-record, I'll just record an episode that Sunday. But yeah, I didn't pre-record and I didn't have an episode out on Sunday till I do it last minute because I was busy. So I guess it really isn't that good of an excuse, but yeah, it's not because I was being like inconsistent on purpose. But I'm here now because I realized there's been something that I kind of wanted to talk about. It's a little bit more personal, but it's something that I kind of wanted to talk about because I've never heard, well, I don't technically do like YouTube searches of what I want to talk about before I talk about it, because I want it to be like these are my raw natural opinions and we're kind of having a conversation about them. So I don't know if anyone's ever talked about this topic. I hope not, because I'm just saying it now, putting it out there. Like I'm just, this is from my own brain, me, and actually ChatGPT came up with the name because I was like talking to chat and I was like, am I crazy? Like, am I the problem? Which I low-key am, but some of you guys might be too. So I kind of wanted to talk about life as an unempathetic empath. And you're probably like, Sanaa, you're an earthy black girl. What are you talking about? Like, that literally contradicts each other in the worst way possible. Like, that literally makes no sense. And yes, it doesn't make sense. That's why it can get really, really confusing up here, because I'm like, what are you talking about? So, what I mean by that is, so for me, I would say that I'm notorious, and I'm not saying this is a flex, I'm saying this is a bad thing. I am notorious for being the friend. I will never say like, you can come to me about anything. And that's bad. And I know it's bad. My friends can come to me about anything, but for me, it is so hard for me to not butt in and say my opinion. I'm getting better at it because the past few weeks I've been like, you know what? Like, I really need to try and like shapen up. So that doesn't mean the opinions aren't there. The opinions are all up here. I'm the one that only has to listen to them. So basically, I'm kind of notorious in the friend group for like, if you do not want advice, do not come complaining to me. And some people might be sitting here like, I wouldn't want to be friends with you. But then there's some people on the other hand where it's like, okay, I'm kind of like that too. So I just wanted to put this video out there for like anybody all in between, because I don't know. And the reason I call it an unempathetic empath is because when I am expressing my opinion, my unwanted opinion or wanted opinion, I'm not doing it from a place of, this is what you should do, I'm the boss of you, I want to control you, this is how you should be living your life. It's genuinely from a place of, you deserve better than this. I know you deserve better than this. So why are you putting yourself in situations to where you don't deserve it? Like, imagine exactly how I'm talk to you guys, and how I'm like, oh, you're digging through the trash. That's how I talk to my friends. But you clicked on this video wanting that. Sometimes they just text me and they like are ranting and they'll get that. So that's basically the best way I could describe it. And I know it's not okay, but it's genuinely coming from a place of, and that's where the empathy comes in, because it's coming from a place of, I feel for you in this situation to the point where I am hurting for the fact that you are in this situation. And I was kind of confused because that's like a different kind of distant version of empathy, because empathy is, you know, putting yourself in someone's shoes. Because if I was to feel like just regular empathy, it'd be like, I'm sorry that you're going through that. I can understand how you feel and how hard this must be for you, which is what I'm trying to get towards. But what has been in the past is like, I am so upset for you and I can't take it out on the other person because you're not taking it out on the other person. So now it seems like I'm taking it out on you. Like, let's use an example, because this is usually the example. It's with a boy. One of my friends is talking to a boy or has some kind of situation with a boy where I'm like, what are you doing, girl? Like, why would you do that? Which I think everyone can kind of relate to this. So instead of being like, I understand how hard it is for you to like be in a situation and how you keep going back or whatever, because I mean, I can empathize with it at like a very like general level because I've been there before, which would make you think like, so shouldn't you be more understanding? But I can't tell you why. I guess I just want everyone to get out because I know that I got out. So maybe that's what it is. But then it turns into more so like, I'm feeling the fact that this should be hurtful for you. This should be devastating for you, but it's not. So it's like, instead of you feeling it, I'm feeling it for you. Like, there has been points where like I have been so angry, or I have been so sad, like I have cried like tears of frustration, like over someone else's situation. I'm not saying this is healthy at all, but if anyone can relate, like I would love to like hear about it. Like, I have cried over someone else's situation because I am so frustrated that you are in that yourself. Not that I'm in it, not that I'm feeling for you and empathizing with you, the fact that you're in it. I'm so sad that you are in that situation and you don't see yourself how I see you enough to get out of it. And I'm not like victim blaming or anything. I'm just saying this is how my mind would work, and this is why I would be so frustrated with my friends, and I would be like low-key kind of harsh, because I would think that that would have a greater effect and they would hear what I'm saying more. So that's where the unempathetic empath comes in. The unempathetic is usually in my delivery and the fact that I'm not understanding that just myself. I was there like a few months ago. And then the empathy part comes in from the fact that, I mean, I understand that that's hard, and I understand that you should not be in that situation. That's why it's making me so frustrated for you, because I know you deserve better. But that's, now you can see like why it kind of clashes, because you care so much about someone, but you're talking to them crazy because you want better for them. But what I've had to tell myself, and what I'm still actively trying to learn, so I'm not like gonna sell an e-course on this, like I think I should like years down the line when I've mastered this, but I'm very much still working, is that the quote, sometimes I just have to repeat a quote to myself like over and over and over again until I get it. And a good one I would say is, you can bring a horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. So if I'm asked for my opinion, I will express it. Or if I'm not asked for my opinion and someone is just sharing a story, I will express my like concern once or twice and then leave it at that. Unless there's like follow-up questions or anything, like I will try to kind of limit it to where they know I'm not supporting this. Like, if you're telling me something, I want you to know I'm hearing you. I'm not supporting this. I'm not condoning this. But once you already understand that, there's no point in me beating it into you, because you probably know what I know. Like, my friends are my age, so, or if not older, so they know what kind of situation they should not or should be in. So I can give my input if they ask for it. I can give my input very vaguely if they don't ask for it, and then I can elaborate if they want to. But other than that, it's clear, and I don't have to keep going on and on and on, because people are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. And I just realized that if they're not stressed out about it, why should I? Like, especially about the boy situation, like I would literally like cut my friends' situations off. Like, this is my friend, this is her boyfriend, or talking stage, or situationship, or whatever. I'm cutting him off, which was my friend, because I don't like how he's treating my friend. But then my friend keeps going back, and I'm the only one who's upset at the end of the day, which you guys might like be okay with, but personally I don't enjoy being angry. So whatever I can do to where I'm not angry, I'm gonna go that route. And at the end of the day, I was the only one getting upset, and how am I gonna let somebody else's situation affect me more than it's affecting them? Girl, if you don't care, I don't care. So yeah, that's the advice I would give to anybody who feels like they can be kind of judging, controlling, just like kind of rude when it comes to sensitive situations, because you may just be an unempathetic empath, as I like to call it. But that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you choose love, spread love, and be love, and I will hopefully see you guys next week. Bye bye.